What's up, everyone? Another way back with more Dyson Sphere Program for you, episode 151. As you can see, I chopped it down more. I'm just not feeling it, man. I think the style I'm going for is that you can see skin. So that's kind of what I'm going for. It's probably going to end up being stubble. The beard, I didn't necessarily not like it. It's just, I just kind of felt unkempt and like a mountain dude, and it's not really who I am. Anyway, we're still on, what is this place called? Ingv, because we were doing, I think, engine stuff, and we need to move the power plant thing. That's what we were doing. The power plant system. I don't remember where it was, though, so we're just going to fly around and find it. Let's do beer of the episode real quick. Wow, those iron veins are pretty much dead. They're still harvesting, but that's fine. So, beer of the episodes, probably, let me put my face cam on so I can actually see what I'm doing, is Joyous Almonds from Moxa. This is actually... it's a Imperial Stout. Let me read it because I'm going to mess it up. Imperial Stout with almonds, vanilla beans, and coconut. I don't usually have stouts on this thing, so this is kind of different. I kind of ran out of IPAs, so I kind of hit my stout stash. It's usually I use these for like beer trades and stuff, or beer shares, where everybody brings a bunch of beers and we all share them and stuff. This is a really high-rated stout out of Moxa, so I'm also drinking it in my new... let's switch it up this way. Maui Brewing Glass. Pueo is a ale that they produce. I haven't tried it, actually. When I was there, I was trying to get double overhead, but they didn't have that glass. But another beer can style glass, which is my favorite kind of beer glass, actually, where it looks like a beer can. Really cool glass, though. Came all the way. I brought it back on my carry-on because I didn't want it to get broken. So, little bits of almond in it, so you know it's good. Tell me where that quote's from. Wow. This is about a year old. I think I got this in beginning of 2020, I think. It's old. It's about a year old. Maybe it's about 8 months old. I'm not sure. But stouts, generally speaking, get better with age. Now, if they're adjuncted like this one is with the almonds and all that other stuff, then not so much. But the almond taste is still there, and actually needed to die down some because the almonds were just it was too much. So I'm glad they died down. So we got to find the power system here. Let's just do this. Oh, there it is. All right, so let's go over there, count all the things. Oh, I didn't know that did that. That's kind of cool. It like gets you to north or whatever. So let's get over here and count what we need to do and rip it out and do all the things. Actually, we're going to want to build it before we rip. Do we have stuff to build with? Yes, we do. I should have just counted it from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we just have to add... Let's add 10 to what we have. That'll make 14 row, like 14, 2 rows of 14. And that'll get us way more than we need. We definitely have the technology to do that. So why don't we just copy 2 for now with ye old blueprints. Let's take my face off there. I'm tired of looking at it. All right, so we're going to copy right there. Nope. Why does it do that? No. Maybe back a tiny bit. We're going to copy this whole thing. I'm just going to slap it in like Slim Jims, like you're supposed to. So let me copy, and then... Well, that's not correct. And then we're going to slap it. Then we're going to do it again. That's 4. Right, we want 10. Then we got 6. Then we got 8. And 10. Okay, cool. So that's the expansion we want. Now let's come back over here and hook it all up. Okay, sweet. Literally just have to hook it to this. Maybe not. What are we doing? Not down close enough? There we go. Oop, wrong direction. So that's the backward one. Or the one that's return belt. Nope. Nope. There we go. So we got power coming in. We got stuff going out. It might have been actually a little faster to just copy it again, but I'm just going to, a little bit lazy today. I'm just going to try to make this work the way we're doing it now. Why is that not working? It's hooking to the wrong thing. So I just have to be really careful when I slide the mouse up there. That's what she said. She likes to slide the mouse, guys. Trust me on this. That's it. I should be really careful. All right, so also I wanted to say I read the comments. I will be getting to those in a second, I think, maybe on the next episode, but probably in a second. We can just look at the comments and respond to some of them. I actually respond to each comment in text, but I also like to do it on the videos because it just seems more personal, and then everybody gets to hear what's going on. Because a lot of times, especially on episodes like this or on series like this, the people in the comments are giving good tips. There's stuff I definitely don't know about. Not always. Sometimes they are, but... and then it's good to talk about them on the camera so that everybody that's watching gets to know what the heck was said, right? And then knows what these awesome ways that people who play this game have already tried and it works for them. All right, so let's find out where these things are so we can fly over there and take them apart. Over there. Okay, sweet. I think it's basically this way. Trying to get up in the sky. Sweet. Okay, there we go. Let's rip this guy out. And so, what TL Hart Stark was saying, and I think I totally agree with it, so he's saying, look, why don't you set this to local supply and kill this, and then say this is also local supply and kill that, and then change your other tower to accept those things, and then your drones will just move the stuff. Yes, that's exactly what I want. So that's a way easier way to move stuff without, messing around here. So let's turn this off. Let's open it up, and we're going to say local demand. We're going to do the same here and say local demand a bunch, and then it'll move all that stuff over here. Let's give it maybe a few more bots would be good. Do I have any? I don't think I do. Let's go pick some more up. Maybe a couple hundred would be good. So let's give this guy a few more bots. Oop, can't do it. I don't know, 9. See if he sends any more out. Yep. Well, they must have just got back. Cool. So this actually should be maxed. Because I don't care how many they get for this. It's not like we get to a certain spot and we want to stop. We want to have as much space as possible, or this way. Because we don't want to stop this thing up because we have a bunch of unpowered or empty accumulators, right? That's stupid. That's not a good way to do it. So why don't we do this? Let's get back down to 3,000 with this guy, I think. Because I think we had it on 2,000, but let's do it to 3,000. I think this thing is empty now. Let's go look. Let's do it with this guy. Nope. Over here. He should now be empty. Well, he's still got a bunch of stuff being produced. So he's not going to be empty just yet. Maybe I should cut my guy off. Let's cut my guy off. Let's say, look, dude, you're not supplying any more dudes. And then that's going to force the other system to work harder and burn out their stuff faster. It's still going to take a while, though. That's the thing. Okay. Well, I mean, I can pick up what's left. Let's just do that. We emptied most of it out. Let's go pick up what's left. Where is it again? Nope. Nope. Okay, it's over there. Okay, so it's this direction. Let's just pick up whatever we haven't been able to move, which shouldn't be a lot. I think we have the space for it. Yeah, we have plenty of space. So let's just go into X mode right here and just start picking stuff up. Right? Let's just start yanking. So, yanking and banking, baby. So, another thing I was thinking about was, why don't we just rebuild Cowboy 1981 into all their modern setups? Why don't we just modernize everything? Like, what is all this? Is this now not powered? It seems powered, so let's kill all that stuff. Like, we have all this extra junk all over the place. Let's clean up our bedrooms, you know what I mean? Ooh. I would like the iron. Can I get it into this guy, or is he pretty much full? I mean, not really. This guy... He's almost dead, so why don't I just feed it into the back of these guys? Let's set something up here. In fact, because this is almost dead, why don't I just rip out people that aren't working? Which would be this guy. Oops. That's why this doesn't work. Alright, I think this guy also is not working anything, so we can kill him. Why isn't this shift clicking? Okay. So this whole thing's not working. So why don't I do this? And then we'll go like that, because I'm going to hook the other guy into this. That guy's still working. This guy is not. This guy is also not. So let's kill these. Let's knock this back a tiny bit. Clean up the bedroom a tiny bit. Alright, we need to copy this and do... Man, that'd be nice. Let's do, I guess, this, because it's going to be basically the same. Alright, cool. That's not being... Let's just redo this whole thing. Let's reset this. We don't really need to do this, but we have tons of time now, actually. Alright, so we're going to kill this whole system, and we're going to reset, because it's got 70,000. We're going to do a lot of miners. We're just going to do a couple... Oops, that's not right. So we're going to do like this. Well, man, it'd be really nice to get all three of them each time. Really just drain this thing. Can I get that one? Nope. Okay, we can do that. Maybe that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get all these guys to go into here. Right? Just to make it super easy on ourselves. I guess this guy can go that way. Alright, cool. Now we're going to power it again. So that we kind of get rid of this. And then let's bring some stuff over here. We're going to get this batch over here as well. While we're here. I think this is a good idea. Whenever I see veins that we kind of need, we usually almost always need iron. It's 1 million, so it should help. And that guy's almost out, so it's basically like just replacing him. There we go. And one more. Get really in there. Never mind. I'm just going to leave it. Okay. All right. So let's plummet. That's what we like to do, right? Plummet from the high heights. From the top of the mountains. Do it correctly, though. Okay. We're going around here. We're going to have to work our way around a little bit because things, stuff and things. Let's go to here, and then we'll see where this connects. Does it connect into here? Not really. It connects into right here and then like this. Okay, that's good. And then this one will come around back like that. And then we're going to go like that with an R. Nope, R, not T. Okay, well, whatever. Boom. R. I always like it like that. And then we're going to go over here, and then we're going to hook into this other one. So I'm just going to go to here like that. So let's do that. Let's plumb in all the roommates. Because I don't want to miss them. What's the point then? That's like the majority of the whole system. And I know that we have some issues, and we'll go over them in a little bit. I just kind of want to get this going. Alright, so this guy, let's do him there. And then we're going to need something like that going. There we go. This should... We don't have enough now? There's no way. There is no way that we're running out of power. Where's our power? Up there? Okay, we're going to check that in a sec. There's no possible way. Unless that's not connected, which is... That's highly possible. Let's go make sure our system is connected. It is... not. So let's connect it down this way with maybe large power poles. Let's do some of this action. We don't really care how far away they are. We literally just want to get them hooked in. And there, now power should be good. Yep. Yep. We're doing generation capacity 17, and we want 84. There's no possible way that that's happening. Something's wrong. See? What? The demand is... Consumption demands 90? Capacity 17. Oh, they're talking about windmills and stuff. Cumulative discharge is 80 something. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so we fixed that, and I think we just go back this direction, I want to say, to get back to what we were doing. Yep, because it's right here. If they would ever stop. Oh, cool. He stopped way far from where I wanted you to be. Cool. Yep, get out of the sky. Seems like there's some kind of bug with that sometimes. All right, cool. How are we still having power problems? Is this guy not connected? It probably is not. Somehow this is not connected to the power system. Where can we connect? This system is not connected to anything else. We're going to go up here and do some more of these guys. There. Now they're good. Which is good because that's a lot of mining going on. So it's not like we're using it, it seems. But it's there if we need it. That's for sure. Why are we not using it? It's just not necessary. It's not needed. All right, so I think this planet is pretty much good. We left the one guy there, which I think he's over here, because we don't need to take down this guy specifically. We can take out this stuff like that, this, and that. It's definitely one of our oldest builds too, you can tell. Because it's got some funky setups going on. Alright, so we can kill this and this. Very cool. And then we can just go over to our new modern dude over here. Actually, they were coming around with supplies. Did they come here to pick up silicon? Maybe. So anyway, let's go back to the hub now and drop all this stuff off, and we'll be done with it. Let's do that. We also need to finish the foundation work as soon as we dump this stuff in. So we're going to, and we got to fix this. That's true. Let's bump this way up and drop these in there. And we're going to bump it back to 3,000. Then we're going to say remote demand. And for this guy, he's a remote supply. He's also a local supply, which doesn't really matter. Let's do it like that. Let's drop all these guys in there. And then I think we're done. We do need to do some resupply soon. He should be remote supply now. Or local supply. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get out of there. Okay, so we're going to do 300 on this guy. Actually, we'll do a bunch because I have a bunch of extra. So let's do that. Let's load him up. We're also going to get rid of this because I don't care. We'll put him back to 300. And we'll say remote demand, local supply. There we go. All right, this guy's totally set up. We're good to go now with our new system here. Perfect. Now what we need to do is we need to do this foundation. Do I have enough of it? Not really. Let me go grab a bunch so this guy can resupply. There we go. This probably still won't be enough. I mean, it'll be enough for this, but we're going to slap this in, and we're going to get to other projects. And we do have other projects. And I'm going to get, that's when I'm going to get to comments and stuff like that, because we do have a lot of comments that have built up while I was in Maui and things like that. I replied to them individually, but I like to talk about them on videos, so we'll do that in a second here. I just want to get this stuff in, and I can paint to my heart's content. Also, this beer's 12.2%, so it's not that easy to do videos and drink this beer. Let's just put it that way. All right, we're going to go up to here. Then I'm going to draw a straight line straight up, like we've done for other things like this. So then when you're off-grid, when you're out of the grid, it just looks like it's one solid piece and looks really sweet. There we go. This looks amazing. I want to get one, I think one planet, maybe Cowboy 1981, since it's probably the most consumed space-wise. I would like to get one planet look like a Death Star. That'd be kind of neat before this series is over. So let's get out of it and look at it. That looks really neat. You can't tell much difference on this planet because it's already pretty gray. That is kind of cool. I like that. Let's look at it from this perspective. Yeah, again, can't see much. It's kind of neat, though. Cool! We win the game! Congratulations, you win the game.
Congratulations.
It'd be funny if it was like, that's the end of the game. You're like, what are you doing? That's the end of the game. I'm not done building, bro. Alright, let me look at what we're doing here. I want to click this guy off, but I can't. Can I click this off? Nope. Oh, I can there. Okay, so here's the stuff I have on the list real quick. More sulfuric acid. Not sure that's necessary anymore. We can look. I mean, I know that we can't burst it very well. It seems fine, so I think we're okay. I'm not sure if that's maxed or not. Power on Gabe 1 for the mining op we have there for coal. We should probably do that because it's not working very well. I think it's supplying what we need, but I'd really like to see it be able to burst. Cowboy 1981, FO, Ethereal Phoenix said, hey, you need steel smelt, still needs warpers, so we can go fix that. And also was thinking, why don't we just modernize all the smelts there? We have that modern belt section in the southern hemisphere, and why don't we just tear out all the old crap and like modernize the whole thing? That would be really cool. And then at that time, we could probably Death Star that whole planet. Well, maybe not the whole thing, but we could start working on it. That'd be kind of neat. We also need way more solar cell guns. Now that all we're really trying to do is finish the Dyson Sphere, there really isn't anything else to do except, you know, maximize throughput for that. We should have more sails, right? That's what we really need. So we need more sail guns. So that's what's on the list here. If you know other things that I could do on the list, let me know. But that's pretty much what I need to do. We got 8 minutes. I think the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to do resupply. And then I'm going to go out to Gabe 1 and fix our setup out there. Because that setup is bad and it should feel bad. We need way more belts. We're pretty much out, so let's just get everything. Yep, that's what it should look like. Yeah, we need all of these. And for these, we need maybe 3 stacks would be good. Suborbitals, maybe 1 stack. Let's see, what else do we need? What about logistics? We need 4 stacks of those. We already got those. We have tons of these guys. We have... I mean, we could do another half stack of these, I guess. We have too many of those guys. Which, they're not even on here. Yeah, we're just going to delete it because we have too many of these. Alright, so there's that. Power guys, we have 30 of them. That's good because we're about to go to Gabe 1 where we need power stuff. How are we doing on power? Tons. Yeah, not surprised. Assemblers, we don't have a lot. We also don't have an assembler build to do. So we'll just leave that. Because the hubs are supposed to help us with that. When we need an assembler factory, the hub supplies it. We don't need more miners. We have tons. I'm going to put, actually, like, let's do that because I have too many. Smelts, we also don't need this many smelts. I'm not really sure why I have that many, but whatever. Okay, I think we're ready to go to Gabe 1. We have everything we need, which includes, well, why don't we bring some accumulators with us? I know we have tons of extra ones here. So why don't we just do this? Well, I don't need that many, but okay. And stop demanding them. Because you now have way too many. That's good. We can just fill it up with that. It'll be fine. Let's turn remote demand back on. There we go. Okay, so now we have accumulators. That's really what we need. I think we set everything up, but we didn't have... Something we didn't have. I can't remember what it was. Alright, let's go to the map. Nope, that is incorrect. Oh, just keep zooming. Okay, cool. Just gonna use the mouse wheel on this one. So my commentary is not up to snuff yet because I haven't played this in a while. So you have to bear with me. Where do we have our stuff? Where do we have the Gabe stuff? Let me just look real quick. I don't have my cheat sheet open here. Alright, so Gabe 1 has coal and silicon. So Gabe 1's where we want to go, actually. But let's make Gabe where we're trying to go. And then we're going to warp there. But I think Gabe 1's probably doing okay, actually. But if the throughput demand is there, Gabe 1 won't be able to do it. Because Gabe 1 just doesn't have what it needs. We never finished that system. We went to Gabe 1 without the supply we really needed to do what we had needed to do. So, gonna be pretty cool. I don't really like talking while I'm warping because it can get really off, but let's talk about channel comments. Let's go over channel comments. So, let's look at what I have already talked about, because if I've replied, it doesn't show up in the comments. So, Ethereal Phoenix is talking about bursting on my capacity if I want the extra slots on the top box. And that's for Nether on an Endor. And the reason why I don't really need burst there, I mean, I do kind of need burst. The burst is really in the logistics port itself. I wanted to keep a small space amount of things there on Endor. If I go grab them, they'll be available. That's why I put them on the bottom. And technically, they'll be available on the top too, but only after the port has had its fill, right? And so I want to do it before the port has had its fill. I want 1. So let's go to 1. Now, oh, past it. Stop. And push tab again. Okay, cool. I can just not really slow boat it, but screw it. We have extra warpers. Okay, so we're here with tons of silicon and stuff. Jeez, I forgot about all this stuff. We've got to supply power and warpers, I think. That is is a mining build. We know that. Let's look at this planet real fast. It's cool. I love this planet. It's the only jungle one we've ever encountered. This is probably going to be the screenshot, to be honest. Let's try to get a good screenshot from this. Like, can we fly and get a sun screenshot? There we go. Oh, that's cool. No, drop. Let it drop, brah. That's a neat screenshot right there. So I'm going to do F11, which isn't... okay, print screen. Nice. It's not really straight. Print screen. Very cool, very cool. Now we can actually get back to the game. Let me save that really quickly. Boom. Tell me in the comment section if you think it's cool that you get to see when I take the screenshot. So when you see the thumbnail, you're like, yeah, I was there when you made that. It's kind of neat. All right, so this is... So we've got mining op there. I know we have 2. We got another mining op there. Do we have a power op? That's the North Pole. What's the South Pole look like? Just as not great as the North Pole. So we're going to go to the North Pole. And we're going to foundation it in. And we're not going to put hubs here necessarily. I think it's right here. Oh, no. It's a little bit over. But we're going to put the power system for sure. So there's the pole. If we go into foundation mode, we probably would put the power system right here. And remember, I like it when it covers 5. So why don't we move around until we don't have to do too much foundation. Here's a meridian line. We would definitely put it here. So why don't I get my file? Well, let's. So let me see before we start. So that's 3. Right, that's not 5. This is 5. That's a 3. So I'm trying to find... See, there's a fault line and a fault line. So these are 3. This is 5. We actually might have built in the wrong spot on some things. Let's build a little bit here. This is what we would want to do. Probably 4 will be enough. So let's do about that much. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to go over and get my file for the start of the power system, which usually interacts with hubs, but we don't need hubs on this planet because it's a mining planet. We're going to go to this, that, this, and then we're going to say build blueprints. No. power initial hub. Okay. I'll copy. And then I'm going to say blueprint, paste. So awesome, man. So awesome. So if you know what I just did, with the mod I have that I'm using, which I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, look in the comments section. Someone's going to say, please tell us what this is there's a blueprint mod you can use where you can copy stuff. I think it's called multi-build. That could be wrong. But what you can do is when you copy something to the clipboard, like when you use this button right here to copy something, and you copy it to the clipboard. Now you can use it in game just like I'm doing right here, but it's also on your Windows clipboard. So if you open up a notepad, you can paste it into the notepad and save it as a text file. Then later, when you want to build it, you can open your text file, select all the text, which is all code, copy that, Control-C copy. Now it's available on paste, just like you just saw me do. Now, man, I think it's, oh man, I can't remember his name. It's just been out of the game for so long. ND Extreme Pro, I want to say. Is that correct? ND Extreme Pro? Are you on Greg Flowers? Where's your planet? I know you have a planet. Oh, you know what? I bet you it's Volk. I think it's ND Extreme Pro, I'm pretty sure. Almost positive. Volk. View. ND Extreme Pro? Okay, so when ND Extreme Pro said is there's a website. Again, check the comment section for the website. Please post it in there, ND Extreme Pro. And then I'm probably going to move that to video description so people know where to go to get these blueprints. But people upload their text files, so you can copy blueprints for really cool stuff, like massive, foundries and like massive smelt areas, right? That'd be really cool. I haven't done that because I haven't needed to do it, but you should definitely check it out if you love this game. I'm probably not going to be able to play another season of it, so it's not super beneficial for me to do that, but it's really cool that you can do that. And there's also, and I can't remember the person's name off the top of my head, someone said, look, you can also, what were they saying? There's another mod that lets you copy blueprints and save them and stuff like that, and copy stuff, but I can't remember what the name of it is off the top of my head, so you're going to have to go check that out too. So this is going to get us some power on this planet, which is going to be awesome. Let's make sure, okay, 2,000, maybe too much. Let's do like 1,000 would be good. Let's do 1,000. Lots of warpers. Okay, I get it. And let's give this guy ships, because he's going to need to get tons of different things, mostly, maybe 4. He's mostly going to need to get warpers, but he's also going to need to get these full accumulators, so that's really good to have. Then we're going to say, okay, why don't we stop doing this? Let's just do that. It's fine. And then I'm just going to tell it you've got a bunch. And then go get some more. Because what it does when it sends a ship with 1,000 and you cancel it, the ship turns around. So you don't lose them. Because what I thought is, oh my god, am I losing my accumulators? Because accumulators, it's a closed system. When you create an accumulator, it's used, and it's like a battery, you can recharge it. So you don't have to create any more accumulators. So at a certain point, you turn your accumulator production off. So it's like, oh my gosh, do I have to recreate, build all these accumulators? That's a problem. And you don't. So this guy is good to go, I think. He's getting warpers. He's the local supply. And then now, I want to connect him to the local build. Well, I got to connect him to both builds. We're going to connect him to that guy and this guy. First, we're going to do it over here. Let's connect him to this build. I think it's going to connect. This is not connecting? Okay. Cool. That'll connect those guys. Now they have all the juice they need. Perfect. Because this guy's struggling. Well, he's good to go now, but now he's requesting warpers. Because he is not a warper. You know, our main primary power hub is the center of our universe on that planet. So, supplying warpers, supplying power, being the hub, being the common used items hub, basically. Not the resupply hub, which is what I use for kind of other stuff. You know, like picking up more of these. That won't work. More power poles and just different stuff like that. That's really the hub that's supplying those power poles, not the center of our universe on that system. Like, a hub that's pulling off... Oh, yeah, there we go, baby. A hub that's pulling off your planet's producing, that's really cool, but it's not really the center. What's the center of your operation? What are the things you need? Power and warpers. You need those things. So those are two things you have to have in Dyson Sphere Program. So the power, I think that there's like usually in IT you don't want to do a center point of failure, single point of failure type thing. But in this game, it kind of works and it's totally fine. Okay, cool. He's doing everything he needs to do. I think because we had a backlog of stuff, we kind of filled up on power, which is kind of nice. But now, if we burst, this guy won't fail. If you burst, it'll be fine because he's got eight dudes producing just power, right? Right now, he's not producing much. He's just trying to fill this guy up, and he's already full, so we're good. Now, this guy's bringing 1,000 warpers in. I want to see that happen. Here are about 1,000 accumulators. It's already landed. This is perfect. It's all set up now. Let's take it off the list. Yep, he's got a lot of ships. Cool. Now I think we go to Cowboy 1981. Okay, here we go. More warpers, I think. And yeah, gave us 1,000, even though we only want 100. I wish it would give you what you're asking for. That'd be a really nice adjustment to code. I really don't need 1,000 warpers here, but it's fine. Whatever. Okay. So, I think what we do in now, because I think we're way over the time. Pretty sure we are anyway. Yeah, we're way over. Is we're gonna set up more guns. We need more sails. We're gonna shoot more sails in FVO to create that Dyson Sphere, and that's gonna make our factories need to produce a lot more. Okay, we need to make our factory need to produce more sails. So that's gonna upset the whole system. We're gonna keep doing bottlenecks till we fix it. That's gonna do it for this episode. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like this video if you did like it. Thanks for supporting me while I was away in Maui. And definitely back. Got a couple new games in the mix. I did watch the look at the poll I put up. Everybody wants Before We Leave, which I think is what it's called. Again, it's been a long time. It looks like a really cool builder game. And also got another game that I can't tell you about. I don't think there's an NDA going on. But I got offered a really sweet deal on a new game that's I've been wanting to play anyway. So I'd like to tell you about that, but I need to read the fine print a little bit and make sure I don't get in trouble. Anyway, let me know what you think about that in the comment section. If you like this video, again, like it. If you're new here, please subscribe. I do one of these videos a day on the same game, just straight up. And I will see you on the next one. Stay frosty.